The buck stops here. Hi, I'm Rati Gorfine of Creative Calling Coaching, and today we're going to be talking about taking responsibility. What's your reaction when you hear that? Oh, by the way, there's a chat. So if you have a reaction, please share it. I really would love to see it because this is live and you can participate and it'll shape the way things go. Taking responsibility. I think there's a heaviness sounding thing to that, but this is the week we talk about control. Hi, Mary. And here's the thing about taking control. It's synonymous. It's synonymous with taking responsibility for your life. So how the heck do we do that? Without it being like walking through fire, without it being hard. Before I get to that, I want to invite you to schedule a conversation with me. If you look in the post describing this video here, alerts are popping up. It's so distracting. You'll see there's a link, and it's a link to a couple of intake questions. So if you think you might like to experience talking to a coach, a life coach, a career coach who specializes in creative people and people with ADHD who have trouble finishing things, following through and finishing things, taking control, taking responsibility, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Anyways, also, you may not have time to stick around, but I hope you do. How do you take responsibility for your life? Well, it helps to create some structure, although it's not necessary. I actually think the fundamental ingredient to taking control of your life is what Mickey Singer calls surrender. Mickey Singer, Michael Singer, he's an amazing guy I'm into right now. He wrote The Untethered Soul and a book called The Surrender Experiment. Basically, whatever comes your way, you say yes to. Kind of like that movie with Jim Carrey, Yes Man, except, not that extreme. Basically, you let go of your preferences. Because when you start to do that, you don't hang out with displeasure for very long. If something bothers you, you notice that you have a preference about the situation. You let it go and you embrace what is. And amazing things happen when you do that. Serendipity of all kinds arises when you do that. So if you want to live your life as one big surrender experiment, that's taking control. And if that's your jam, groovy. I don't know personally that I am that evolved. For me, taking control of my life, and I'm going to see if there's anybody in the chat saying anything, that's okay, has to do with structure, creating a structure. And here's the thing. I hate structure. Most of my coach clients hate structure. We hate structure. But here's my son just came in. See what you can control? Absolutely nothing. He's walking in the door. When you create a structure, you got some banks to the river, all right? You have some direction for your energy. It's actually alleviating a certain amount of responsibility moment to moment, because without structure, you're constantly in decision-making mode. And decisions take energy. So you set yourself up a simple structure. Like for me, I got a couple things in the morning I like to do. I hit those. My morning pages, a little inspirational reading, and then I'm ready for inputs. Okay, meditation, sometimes I do in the morning, sometimes later. So that's my structure. Then work takes care of itself. You may decide if you're looking for work, well, that's your structure. Once you do your morning routine to get centered, looking for work or creating work is what you're about. And then at the end of the day, it's important to have some form of structure besides zoning out to Netflix, which is another way to defer responsibility. You know, I love the way they just roll into the next episode, don't you? It just eliminates choice entirely. So you got a form and then you fill it. That's you taking responsibility for your time. Things come your way and you choose to accept them. That's taking responsibility for your state of mind. If you have those things going for you, and then you take responsibility for committing to a goal, you're good to go. You're pretty much in as much control of your life as you're going to be, because you're clear about the direction you want to walk in. You have a form to fill every day. You get up and you fill that form, you move into it. And when things happen that you don't like, which they will, you know, make plans, God laughs. As soon as you start to feel displeasure, you drop your preference and embrace what is happily. And you keep front and center your goal. And I recommend with goals that they have deadlines. A goal without a deadline is a pipe dream, la-da-da-da-da-da, right? And it's not taking responsibility. It's just irresponsible to have a goal or say you have a goal and not have a time by which you complete it, because you are denying that goal a container in which to be fulfilled. So you want to take responsibility for your children. They need structure. You want to take responsibility for your goals and your ideas. They need structure. You want to take responsibility for your feelings and your responses to things. Now, I'm not saying the shit ain't going to hit the fan and bad things happen. And of course, you're going to be upset. You're going to be angry. But whether or not you hold on to that, that's your business. And that's what you have control over ultimately, is working through that, releasing that, letting that move along. So just to reiterate, to take control of your life to the degree that's humanly possible, first you accept whatever comes your way and let go of your preference. You take charge of your attitude. Then you take responsibility for a goal and you set a deadline for it. And you take responsibility for your time by creating a form that you fill. I hope that's helpful. And if it was, again, I hope you click the link and schedule a consultation with me, because I would love to know what's going on in your life. This is what I do. This is what I've ended up doing. And I've ended up here by saying yes, basically by taking responsibility for my attitude and accepting what comes. And I have to tell you, I really enjoy my coaching practice and I really enjoy my clients. And I would really enjoy getting to know you. So that's it for now, folks. I'm here on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5. If you like this little thing, this little video, I hope you share it. And thank you for watching whenever you do. Bye-bye.